Hey guys, welcome back. Drip Coach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify, and operate with integrity and transparency. Today, diving into an update on the Don't Fuck This Up thesis portfolio and the virtual bacon portfolio, how they are performing. One was the Raoul Pal, and this one was from another content creator with a different one for alts. So stay tuned.
Chasing altcoins feels like throwing darts blindfolded. Every loss hurts and every win is fleeting. Stop the cycle. Bitcoin is the safest bet in crypto, and Drip2 BTC makes it even better with high-yield wallets and discounts. Buy Bitcoin, deposit, and earn while you sleep. It's time to build wealth you can count on.
All right, so the first one is Raoul Pal's thesis, kind of the 90-10 or 80-20 rule, focusing on 80 to 90% in Bitcoin and ETH, or Bitcoin and Solana, and then you can gamble with the other 10 to 20%. And then the virtual bacon was all specifically about altcoins. Now, remember, this one specifically from Raoul Pal is $1 each week, broken up as $50 in Bitcoin, $30 in Solana, 10 in Sui, 5 in Doge, 5 in Smoky Chicken Fish. And you can see that in these transactions here. They are as close to that amount as possible, give or take, a couple pennies and fractions. So as of right now, this portfolio is actually down 9%, so $52 negative, $52 loss basically, but that's on paper, right? So we do know that as of right now, let's just go here real quick in the overview for the markets. It is not been pretty. Everything has kind of taken a downturn over the last 7 days. So that makes sense that the portfolio will be wrecked. So remember, I mentioned this before multiple times, especially when you go out onto the risk curve into the alts, you got to be willing to take that 30%, as you can see, in 7 days on some of these alts and weather the storm. You can't get shaken out of your portfolio and be like, the altcoin season is over and I'm just getting the hell out of Dodge. You got to stick with it if you do plan to make money in this bull run, because this bull run is still just kicking off. So the 80-20, 90-10 Raoul Pal Don't Fuck This Up is down 9%, and the virtual bacon alt portfolio is down 3%. So it's actually doing better than the other one. So the more risky portfolio is down less, and that was due to the altcoin season rally we saw. So there was a lot of altcoins that pumped more than the 30% that they have corrected already. So that's why there is still some profits in these, but both portfolios are down in general. So one down 9%, one down 3%. But remember, and then this one I'm not doing any adding to. This was just purchased in that video I made, I don't know, maybe a month ago now or so. Maybe it was 3 weeks, I'm not sure, where I just picked some of my alts based off of the thesis that Virtual Bacon mentioned, and that altcoin season is around the corner. And the main thing, if you haven't gotten into alts, there's still an awesome opportunity, especially with this correction, is all that I said is based again off of another video I did with Raoul Pal and Byron Goldman about looking at numbers and ratios in real world examples using the Pareto principle, 80-20 rule, and Price's law. But just to summarize, all that really meant that is if you're going to get into alts, focus on the top 100 in this page, and more specifically like the top 50. If you're going to go further out to the risk curve and gamble in low caps like 200, 300, 500 top, or even stuff that's super degen that is just meme tokens that just popped up on pump.fun, or even shout out to the one I created, then you definitely only want to put a very, very small portion of your capital in that, because all the money will flow into these top 100s as it always has. Now you can get lucky on the other ones, but the whole point of this portfolio in tracking and to show you guys in real time is to show you how, if you're not outperforming the base market, which is like Bitcoin currently, and then some of the top alts, if they're outperforming Bitcoin or whatever, which I think there's like 1.3, 1.4 on Solana right now, then your portfolio is already wrecked. Like you're already over leveraged or gambling somewhere, because if you're not doing on par with Bitcoin, and then you should only be in Bitcoin. So if you're getting into other stuff and it's not doing better than Bitcoin and Solana and ETH, then you're in the wrong things, because the whole point is to make money in this. If your portfolio is not making more money than those top performing coins on the market, then stop being gambling basically and just focus on those. So as of right now, this portfolio is proving that, because it's only down 3%. Whereas when we look at Bitcoin as a whole, it is down 7%. I don't know how far out that portfolio actually looks, but 2% for Bitcoin just in the last 24 hours. And then again, with the total portfolio, with the Raoul Pal's version, it's down 9%, and whereas the virtual vacant alt is only down 3%. So if we look at the 7-day average of these top 100s, you can see that Bitcoin and ETH are all lower than where I'm at. So Solana is 17, XRP is 8, Ethereum is 15, Bitcoin is 7. So my altcoin portfolio is doing better. So that one is one that I can keep. And then my don't fuck this up is kind of right on par with Bitcoin. So that one is just been dollar cost averaging, and it makes sense that it be on par with Bitcoin, because I'm pretty much putting 80% into Bitcoin and Solana. So Solana's down a lot right now, but that also means if this performs as Raoul Pal said, I just bought some more Solana on a dip. So that's how this works. And that's why I'll continue to show you this to you guys and just check in on it on a weekly basis. And by no means is this financial advice, but it's meant to show you that do not waste your time in these ROI community called Dapps, because you will get wrecked at the end of the cycle. I did that shit last time, and it will happen again this time. That is exactly how all of those Ponzi-nomic scams are set up. They are set up to benefit the devs and the influencers, shilling and giving you their referral reward link to use. Whereas there is a little bit of shilling in this as well, because, for example, me falling behind Raoul or falling behind Virtual Bacon, I'm essentially pumping their tokens. And then if you guys follow that exact same strategy, you are as well. But the broader market is also following these. So there are still other bigger players than all of us getting in here as well. So essentially, it's all the same game where you want to get in before others, but your chances of survival are much, much higher if you stay in the top 100s than they are in the community called ROI Dapps. So stay away from that shit. And just a recap here real quick, just saw this, the fear and greed has definitely come down already. It was like sitting in the 80s, high 80s, just a few days ago. So this is good news to see Bitcoin dominance shaking up and moving towards that altcoin season. So I think things will pop off there. Could theoretically, by the time you watch this video, be what they call the Santa Claus Rally around the Christmas time. But I think we'll see a more significant pump during the inauguration, especially if we hear anything about what this administration is doing in regards to what they said they're going to do, especially purchasing Bitcoin or stockpiling it, or at least not selling it, and moving forward with any of the positive crypto legislation. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. We are definitely still well into this bull run. Don't get shaken out by the light correction that we're experiencing right now. Everything is on track according to people who are smarter than me. All right, so that's all I got. Smash that HBO special, help a brother out. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.